PS4 Broadcast.
I get it, 365, 12 months.
Yeah, it's just a heads up. Any music y'all hear, that's the music that's on the game. Okay, let's see.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit, where the Pistons will be going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. Well, Freak was recently selected to be a part of All-Star Weekend. Very big honor for him, and I'm sure there will be a lot expected of him. You guys have both been involved with All-Star Weekend. What's it like? What's going through their heads right now?
Well, the most important thing you have to do is just enjoy the weekend. There's going to be a lot of superstars there. There's going to be a lot of things going on. You just have to go, perform, let them know who you are. The fans voted you in. Got to give them a great show.
Yeah, but I think, guys, if you're there, you can't get caught up with all of the hype and everything and all the star watching. I think you're there to be the star, not to see the stars. So you have to go in there and perform and let people remember you. Shaq always did that, and he did that great.
You know why?
Why?
I saw Halle Berry looking at me one time.
You know what? I think it was really admirable, whether you were going to be in the dunk contest, Kenny, or the three-point, or you're playing in the game, Shaq, that you guys got to town and you just stayed in the room. I thought that was very impressive.
I sure did.
That's all you did. You just walked to the hotel, checked in, and say, "I'll see you Saturday night."
But I considered the city the room.
Shaquille stayed in the room, but Shaq was partying like a bug.
We'll see you next time.
More levels, more devils. Diesel. Airing out the stage.
A wonderfully symmetrical skyline you have to love downtown Detroit. We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Knicks swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. These are the games that challenge you, guys. They will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
And I think for the Knicks, they've played some good basketball this year. They have to consider this season to be a success in terms of where they are at this point.
Well, they ought to. I mean, I wasn't sure they were going to be able to do a lot of damage coming into the year. But I'm a believer now.
So the New York starting five. We've got Robin Lopez. Grant is out there with the front. Then it's Anthony, and it's Smith in at the four. It's Allen with the drive, and that one's good. Allen's got his first bucket of the night. And a big part of this weekend for the players is just getting to hang out with their peers in a non-competitive environment. I think, Clark, that I heard Freak was invited to relax with some of the big guns.
Yeah, it was Freak, Curry, Harden, and Davis all hanging out this All-Star weekend. As much as these guys compete on the hardwood, it's kind of nice to get together within the fraternity of the league and just enjoy each other. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's kind of cool to see when it does.
Here's Allen, following the score by Josh Smith. Allen in the post. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Grant. Anthony's got his first 2 points.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
They set the pick. Jennings gets to Allen. Sinks the triple. And what a year it's been for Freak. It hasn't gone unnoticed as he'll be part of the All-Star game. What a dream come true for him.
And you certainly can't argue against Freak. He earned his spot on the All-Star squad, Kevin. Making that roster is one of the hardest things to do, and his play this year has been outstanding.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with Kurt Rambis.
A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here's Jennings. Josh Smith getting his 3 to go. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That is his first foul of the game.
New York foul call. Jaren Grant.
Allen against the Flalo. Ilyasova passes to Morris. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Allen with the screen for Jennings. Allen outside. Allen with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Aflalo, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Allen. Allen's got 8 points.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Lopez, a screen on Jennings. Grant dishes to Lopez. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the line for him here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
That free throw good from Lopez. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Then for the Knicks, Henson's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Anthony. And it's Barbosa in for Grant. Lopez hits them both. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Anthony. Barbosa is out there with Grant. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Henson in at the 5. Now Jackson. After the missed 3 from Derek Williams. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. Here's Allen. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Allen's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pistons. Barbosa kicks to Grant. Anthony drawing the double team. Shoots from 14. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. Second, Carmelo Anthony.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
You know, I don't think anybody does a better job at pulling off the drive and dish more smoothly than him. He's excellent at drawing defenders to him, and then he delivers that room service dime at just the right time.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Come on, Jackson.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Here's Anthony. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Henson sets a screen for Anthony. Banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 6 points.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 25 points, and did he ever have active hands on defense? Stealing, blocks, both were a part of his game that night. His outing ensured that his team would keep their hot streak going. An important factor indeed, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony, and he gets it to go. 14 points for Freak.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Henson with the screen. Grant in the post. Jackson on him. Anthony kicks to Grant. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Grant's got his first 2 points.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Henson, a screen on Jackson. Here's Grant. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Pistons have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And Morris throws it down.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. And he dunks it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Grant kicks to Anthony. For New York, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The first one falls. And a different look here for the Pistons. Pachulia, he's checked in for Drummond. Myers Leonard comes in for Ilyasova. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Jennings in for Jackson. And then for New York, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Henson. Lopez comes in for Smith. And it's a Flalo in for Leandro Barbosa. Now, here's Grant, following the miss by Jennings. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. It's a big, high bounce and goes in. Anthony's got 14 points.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Allen for 3. Excellent D there from Aflalo. The Knicks with the lead. Tries from 16. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Meeks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Meeks got his first bucket of the night.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Kicks it to Allen. Finished off the break. Allen's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now, here's Grant. Kick out to Aflalo. Kept alive. Seraphin, and he drops it in from the low post. Seraphin's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Anthony. Leonard with the steal. Grant against Jennings. Pass to Leonard. He dishes it to Meeks. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Meeks got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Lopez. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And New York with a change here, too. Derek Williams checked in for Anthony. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball. Let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. If there's a soft spot in their defense, it's on the break. We did some damage when we pushed it, and there are more points out there for us in transition. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Allen in its shooting guard. Ilyasova out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jennings. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Knicks shooting for the game at 42%. Grant the pass to Anthony. On the wing of Flalo. This one for three. Goes back up. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Lets it go from 14. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ilyasova's got his first points in this one. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Grant outside. Anthony right side. At the top of the key, Aflalo. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Allen dishes to Ilyasova. So they take the lead. Ilyasova's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Smith's shot is good. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now, here's Grant. Following the miss by Freak, Smith drives in. The 9-footer's on the mark. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Detroit making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And then for New York, John Henson's checked in for Lopez. And it's Barbosa in for Grant. He hits the 2nd from the line. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5 quarters, and that's just not enough. You can't expect to win if you don't play a full game.
Now here's Anthony following the miss by Freak. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jackson kicks to Allen. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. There's the 3, and he gets it to go. Allen's got 26.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Screen by Smith. Barbosa. Allen with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Pistons have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting free throws.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off. A different look here for Detroit. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Drummond. Johnson comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Jody Meeks in for Allen. And then for New York, Seraphin comes in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Anthony. Detroit leading by 4, and on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Seraphin. And it's Smith, then it's Anthony, and it's Williams at the point.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Pistons. Pass to Williams. Good on the shot.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Jennings passes to Allen. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Meeks, covered by Smith. Meeks dishes to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Just an amazing game for Allen.
He's got 26 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well. And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
The first free throw is good. Grant, he's checked in for New York. And Allen drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Grant kicks to Williams. Lopez against Drummond. Fades back. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Carmelo Anthony.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Here's Allen. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Again, Williams missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Meeks inside the three-point line. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Anthony, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now here's Allen. From deep. Here's Drummond, and that's collected by Smith.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Anthony, the pass to Grant. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Williams. New York moving it around. Here's Grant. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Pistons leading by 3. Allen outside. It's back to Jennings. Allen against Williams. Allen in the post. The shot misses. Nice D from Williams. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. That's good. Now just a 1-point Detroit lead.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Jennings dishes to Ilyasova. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He was riding them pretty hard
Double
for the
team.
number of silly fouls they've committed in this game.
Double
he said,
team.
listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. Rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Double team.
Anthony drives in to the inside. Here's Grant. Misses the three. Pistons leading by 6. Allen kicks to Morris. Back to Allen. He feeds it to Jennings. Ilyasova, a screen on Grant. Beyond the arc. Shot is off. And New York will come the other way. And that one's good. Drummond.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
.24 left in the fourth quarter.
Double team.
Anthony
Double
kicks
team.
to Grant. Feeds it to Lopez. On the wing of Flalo. Lopez outside. There's the dish to Aflalo. Now the pass to Lopez. 4 on the shot clock. The drive by Anthony. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Anthony. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's 20 points for Carmelo Anthony. The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Allen outside. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Now, here's Grant. Smith sets the pick for Grant. Dishes it to Smith. Excellent D there from Allen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Detroit's ball. 6-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels. Ernie, too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.
Appreciate y'all watching.
Have a good night, everybody.
When you score like you did tonight, do you feel like you could go 1-on-5 and still get yours?
Well, it's important to have confidence in your game, but no one ever got anywhere playing 1-on-5. I was feeling it tonight, but tomorrow it'll probably be somebody else. It's just the nature of the game, you know.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
So, you've been selected to play in the All-Star game next month. Do you feel like you were deserving of the selection?
That's a strange way to ask that question. So I'll just say that it's an honor to have been chosen. And I'm excited to get the chance to go out and represent this team and these fans. The All-Star game has always been one of the highlights of the year for me ever since I was a little kid. So it's a great feeling to know I'll get to be a part of it this year. So that's it, I guess. Looking forward to it.
Thank y'all for watching. I'm about to put something else on.